Hi everyone! I hope everyone had a great week last week and your holiday, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate last week was good. And hope you had a great time with family and friends. And I don't really have a whole lot to show. I'm really behind. I'm watching the videos. I think I'm like 3 weeks behind. But I think on the third week, I think I only had like 1 or 2, maybe 3 videos to watch. I didn't watch anything from last week at all, then nothing yet from this week. Although maybe I watched one last week. But anyways, I've been gone and just got back so earlier last night. But yeah, so I haven't really been working on a whole lot, although I did work on the Harbor Lights project, and I will be showing that in just a few minutes or so. And oh, I did see that Ahajin had mentioned that Clumsy Cord had come up with an idea for a challenge for next year for 2012. And I think it's a great idea to try to get rid of UFOs, or even for projects that we haven't even started, to pick one project a month and complete it by the end of the month, and then by the end of the year we'll have 12 projects that we have either finished or started and finished, one of the two. So yeah, so I think it'll be a great thing to do. I am trying to think of projects that I have not finished on. I have a couple that I have not even started. So I think maybe I might choose those. I'm not quite sure. I have, I think, 1 or 2 that I've started and just have not finished that I will definitely be putting those in. But I gotta kind of think of how I'm going to do it, because I like to give people stuff that I make for, you know, their birthday and stuff like that. So I'll show you someone who, well, previously kind of wanted to visit, and since I was gone for so long, he's been quite wanting to cuddle and wanting me to pet him, but now I think he's trying to go to sleep, so we'll show him anyways. So Dexter, normally he's not up here when I do my videos, but since I've been home, he's been following me everywhere and wanted petted for really long periods of time, which is always good. And he normally just likes to be petted for a couple of minutes, and then that's it. And then I have the dog next to me as well. So, and I apologize if you can hear our furnace. Earlier today it wasn't working that well. I actually thought it was on the fritz or something, because it was just blowing cold air, and that was it. So we had to put it up, or not put it up, but we had to increase the heat for like 6 degrees. And we're just constantly running it, so it's not on auto, so it's at least somewhat warm in the house. I don't know why, otherwise it was not warm at all. And it's like at 74 right now or something like that, and it still could be a little bit warmer. Not quite sure. I mean, my parents' house, they have it at 68 and it feels fine, so I don't know. But so I guess Dexter isn't actually going to say hello. He's just kind of looking around and wanting to take a nap. So I'll leave him alone. But this is what I did, and a lot of this I did while I was on the plane. So I did this, most of this part right here last night. I put the charm on last night. I hope you can see this. Yeah. So, I didn't want to put the charm on when I was in the plane, because I was afraid it might cause issues, or it might somehow rip off or whatever. So I don't have that much left to finish here. I have to go back and go and do this part. And then there's another color that I need to do, a few parts here, and then here, and then this part I need to start on and do it kind of the same, and it'll have a charm on it. And this one I did all of this part here pretty much while I was on the plane, and I need to put the charm on and put the other colors down here, then a few here. And then I have a little bit of, but not that much, of the waves to do, and then I have to go back and do the coloring, or not the wording for it to say Harbor Lights. So I think I've gotten quite a bit done on it, so I'm excited about that. And that is all I have. Hope everyone has a great rest of the week, and yeah, I guess next week will be 2012. Wow, does not seem possible. It seems like this year has went by really fast, but so happy New Year's, everyone, and hope everyone has a great ending to 2011 and has a great start to 2012. Does anyone have any like New Year's resolutions? I usually don't. Not in the habit of making a list, although sometimes I try, but not even a month later do I usually accomplish what I was going to. So I think this year, instead of going for something really big, I'm going to try to make smaller goals and just say I'd like to, you know, by this date be, you know, my goal to be reached so much. I think that might be better than just saying, oh yes, for the whole year I'm just all of a sudden going to do this and this is, you know, my goal. I think to have smaller goals within the goal, I think would work better for me, but that's just me. So take care, everyone. Oh, so I realized that I never said what my goals were for the next year. Yeah, just exercising, kind of getting in shape, you know, eating healthier. Which I know a lot of people put on their list, but I think it would be better if I have like a little goal within a goal. But here was also a little video of Dexter that he looks so cute right now, so I didn't want to disturb him since he's sleeping, but I couldn't resist putting him back in the video. And I definitely want to see more pictures of Lily. She's so cute. And have any other kitties that people have or pets. I love cats. They're so cute. Anyways, here's Dexter sleeping. Take care, everyone.